If you guys need Ultimate Team coins, then go and check out MMOPO.com. Their link will be down in the description. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a discount. You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 30 of our Draft of Glory. We've got something to do here. What have we got? Oh, a pack. Nice. Right, okay, so if you didn't watch the last episode, I'd highly recommend you go back and watch it. We got some headliners. We got our joint best ever draft. We smashed it. It was incredible. You need to go and check that video out. The link to the playlist is down in the description. We're going to be picking up pretty much where we were in the last episode, just trying to do another draft where we get a really high rating. We also get a whole load of headliner cards to try out, and yeah, just generally have a good time playing draft, because that's what this series is about to me. This is me playing the game and enjoying it. I'm not going to lie, genuinely actually enjoying the game. We'll keep the kits, I think, but we'll get rid of everything else out of this pack. We could use the kits down the line, but everything else is untradeable, so there is no need for us to have it. So let's get rid of all of that. And yeah, the series, I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying the draft at the moment. We did have a little rough spot maybe 3-4 episodes ago, but we seem to have come out the other side and seem to be doing better than ever. We're over 400k. We've got a whole draft's worth of prizes still in the club that haven't sold yet, so apologies for that. We got our 100th win in the last episode. I mean, it just seems to be going swimmingly well. 34 entries, 19 of those we have won. And we're still scoring a lot of goals. 3.5 goals on average per game just seems a little bit nutty for me. And yeah, let's dive into this and see what we get. We get probably the worst set of formations I've seen in a while. I don't like this flat 4-3-3. I only really like the attack 4-3-3 or the false 9. 4-5-1, higgledy-piggledy, disgusting formation. So I think I'm going to go for the 4-4-2 holding, which isn't great because it is quite defensive. And I don't really want to be making a defensive team, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So let's go with Overmars to start it off, because he allows us to move into a lot of other stuff. Everything else just looked a little bit meh in that selection. Higuain, potentially get Ronaldo. Yeah, go on. Go on then. Bring him back, old Higgy. And then no Ronaldo to pair with him. Uh-oh. Right, I'm going to take Aubameyang and then see what we can do from there. Right, how will we build this draft? I'm not really sure. Let's go through this way and see what we can get. See, now this is a problem because I don't really know what I'm going to be aiming to play up front, so, or at the back. I'm going to take my goalkeepers. Maybe I can make some decisions after I've done that. Ter Stegen always is the one for me. You're my light. You're my hero. You're my captain, Ter Stegen. We also get Areola, but he is the Real Madrid version, which is where he is at the moment. So I know that in draft they're currently putting out a whole load of players that aren't actually at their right club. They're at their club they were at before the season started, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's what I was getting at. Let's take Dubravka and just move on because I'm not making any sense whatsoever. And classic Tommy's gone and done it backwards, guys. Okay, just bear with me, all right? Just bear with me. Right, I'm going to take Messi for that right wing spot. Love a Messi, you know me. You know me. Ooh, Eder Militao. That's a card I never see in draft. I'm taking it. I'm taking it, right. Because that will actually allow us to link old Fabinho to our current goalkeeper, which is, of course, La Liga. I mean, this doesn't look great, does it? How has Kolarov not got a headliner card? I imagine he's getting one next week, isn't he? Gonna do a second team. Could take Henderson. Might take Henderson. That's a bit of a disgusting one. Not enjoying this draft as much as I was in the last episode. Last episode was disgusting. Kante's just normal card. Alright, no more. We don't need any more CDMs, Tom. Don't take any more Premier League CDMs, bro. Oh, headliner Carl Walker. Right, now we're talking. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see, guys. Right, can we make this work? No, okay. Yuri Berish. Yeah, sure, why not? Right, the last position. And this is where everyone in the comment section is going to absolutely tear me to shreds and be like, what were you thinking? Why did you draft like that? Why did you draft like that, Tom? Why did you do it? You could have drafted so much better. Whoa! Oh my lord, headliner Varane. Let's go. Right, we can't get Sterling. That's an issue. That is an issue for me. The fact that we can't get Sterling does worry me just a little bit. Right, what? Oh, we've already got Eder Militao. It doesn't matter what we take here. Take the highest rated then, Tom. Here we go. Fantastic. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Okay, I've changed my mind. This is all starting to work out. Get out of my way. I don't care about what's in this selection. Get out of the way. We want to put Kante in. There we go. Right, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Only problem is we can't get a striker that gives me chem. So I'm probably going to play someone who's not what you want to see up front to get me chem. But anyway, hopefully we get a better left back here than what we've got currently. Ooh, oh. Now we got it. Oh, no, okay. We're going to take... I know you guys are probably like, take Robertson. But we've played with him loads in this series so far. I'm going to take Tellez because I got him in the last draft and I didn't use him because I didn't fit him into the team. But now I can fit him in the team. So he's going in. Right, good. Things are looking up for us right now. The only question is, how do I get Kyle Walker in this team and have him on full chem? At the moment, I'm thinking that I'm doing this. Because I'm going to bring Messi on at striker. Probably. Right, okay, let's see what we can do. We need Sterling, but I don't think we can get him. I don't think because there's no attacking spots left. Let's have a look at this other one. We need a right mid that's English. Oh no, we should have taken Bernardo Silva. Right, going back through time, who did we take instead of Bernardo Silva? Who did we take instead of Bernardo Silva? I think we took Eder Militao, didn't we, instead of Bernardo Silva. You can't really blame me for that, can you? Right, Premier League, please. Sancho. Oh, that's not great. We're in a little bit of hot water, I won't lie. Yeah, because there is just no way that this is going to work. This ain't going to work. And we haven't even got that many good players to bring on. Uh-oh. Right, I think that we have to take Sancho there. Ooh, Semedo as well. Or Trent. If this was Team of the Year Trent, I would have been quite excited. I'm not going to lie. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. Take Semedo. Put Messi in. Or is there a way that I can get this on more chem? I don't think so. We can do that. But again, it doesn't give me full chem. What we can do is we can switch that round to get us a bit more chem. I do want to try and get full chem on some of these players though. Kyle Walker isn't featuring, which saddens me. But I do like my defence a lot. I think this might be the schmechiest defence I've seen in a long time on Foot Draft. Not that you really want a good defence, because let's face it, you'd probably rather want good players everywhere else. Carlos Puyol? No. Any strong links for... No strong links for Kante. Carlos Puyol? Carlos Puyol is. Right, Carlos, you're starting up front, mate. You're starting off front. You will be subbed. Just so you're warned. You're well and truly warned, Carlos. You will be subbed as soon as the game starts, okay? We'll be putting Messi up front and we're putting Sancho on the right mid spot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I was hoping to get Kyle Walker in, but I just can't think of a way to do it. I mean, you guys are going to be like, you could play him on like 7 chem, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of get a little bit, it sends my PTSD off, and I was like, when there's loads of players off chem, it kind of makes me like a little bit freaked out. So, I mean, I think this is how it's going to go. I don't know how we've managed to make such a low-rated draft after such a good draft in the last one. There's no way I can do it, is there? Not really. I mean, no, I think this is it. I think this is the one, boys. I think this is the way that we're going to start, to be honest. There's no way I can get... I mean, you could start this fella, couldn't you? Manu Vallejo. Oh, it would actually kill Aubameyang's chem. So, we've managed to get as many players onto full chem as possible. But, yeah, it just didn't work out. We do get a 100 rated squad as well, which I guess is... Or a 100 chem squad. I think I'll take the guy for Messi, to be honest. Yeah, we'll take this fella. The guy that gives me full chem on Messi. And, yeah, that's how we'll start. It's not as exciting as the last time, but... Yeah, it's still a good draft. We can still have some fun with it. Let's get into it. So here we go into our first game, and it's against a 4-2-3-1 sweaty-looking Premier League meets La Liga team with a bit of headliners Kyle Walker in there. And yeah, this guy was a really good player. I'm not going to lie, this was probably one of the most difficult drafts that I ever played. There was a lot of weird stuff going on as well. I'm not going to lie. I mean, that was a bit of a crazy ball. The ball ricocheted off my player twice before falling back to Zidane and ending up in the back of the net. But who's to talk when you're getting luck like that? What is going on there? He passes it back to, obviously, Schmeichel, who knocks it in front of him because he can't pick it up. And I managed to nab it from him, and he immediately just slides me out and gives a penalty. Now, you can see there is a fantastic goal from Scream Insigne in the 62nd minute. And we are behind, so we're going to have to try and find a goal from somewhere. Unfortunately, that somewhere was Messi, who managed to put that in near post after putting it out wide. And a really good goal. Now, we are in the 80th minute here, and look at this. It hits the post from Aubameyang's left foot. We try everything we possibly can to score, literally over and over again. Eventually it falls to Messi, who does the dirty and puts it away to make it 3-2 and take us through to the next round. Very, very tough opening game. The opponent was a very good player. And I mean, there was luck going both ways, so we won't say anything about it. Anyway, next round of the draft, and you can see, again, Premier League meets, well, it's not actually that good. I was looking at this one thinking, you know what, this will be an easy game. Our opponent has a pretty terrible team, to be honest. Lots of missing chemistry and stuff. And you can see that against, like, a lot of players, you cannot be getting away with doing stuff like this. Losing the ball, like, in your own box. It's just suicide, and we take full advantage of that, and we put it away. We're all guilty of it sometimes, but this guy was caught twice as he puts it back here to Edison. I mean, how has this happened twice in the same draft run where the goalkeeper has been tackled and we've managed to score off the back of it? And we finish our opponent off here to make it 3-0 just before half-time, and he does decide enough is enough, and he removes himself from the game. So we had a hard first round, a second round that was just what you look for, an absolute dream. And yeah, now we're going into the semi-finals, and we've come up against another good player. In fact, his team's named Packed FC, so he's probably a player that only used packed players in his account, and that's why he's doing drafts, so you can get packed. So yeah, probably a really decent player. Not sure why that makes him a decent player, but Justin, sometimes you just look at certain things and you think, you're probably quite good at this game. Like certain tifos, for example, like if they've got like competitive FIFA tifos, like Tex or something in there, then I'm a little bit worried when I come up against them. We do manage to take the lead, but it's quickly cancelled out by him to go back to 1-1, and then he actually takes the lead, so it's looking like we're going to be taking an early exit from the foot draft in the semi-finals until Messi grabs the ball in the middle, lovely little pass into Aubameyang with a beautiful back heel, and Messi converts it to make it 2-2. Now we're in extra time, and I was stressed. This was a hard game, I'm not going to lie, but we're on the attack, we're doing everything we can. Good ball roll, here's Messi, puts it off to Aubameyang, and there is Messi. A bit more luck for us, and it does end up in the back of the net. But luck goes both ways. You make your own luck. Unfortunately for us, it went our way in this one. And that means we are through to the final now. Because that game was so stressful, I actually had to leave it a day between playing that game and this game, because I just knew that if I played another game that I was already really like on the edge and I needed to sort of chill out. So we go away, we come back the next day, and as you can see, we're up against a pretty mean looking team, 4-1-2-1-2, and we're on the wing. And in the early stages, we've got Poyle there at striker. There he is. He's doing his thing. He's popped in Aubameyang, who was absolutely dreadful for most of this draft, has actually managed to do a really, really nice goal. I don't mean in terms of setting up goals, but in terms of scoring, he just missed so much for me in this draft. And we've had some good draft runs with Aubameyang, but he just didn't turn up for a lot of this draft until the final. And I mean, it is pretty important for your players to turn up in the final. That's a fantastic goal from him after the pullback, just finessing that one home. And then in the 90th minute, just to finish it off and ensure us winning the draft, a little chip ball or a little pop ball through to Aubameyang. He puts it across the face, and Sancho's there to convert. And that's another draft win. 3 in a row, bro. 3 in a row, bros, is what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. Anyway, enjoy what's about to happen next. Well, we did it. We won the final again. I think that's 3 in a row, isn't it? I think that might be 3 drafts in a row. This is like, we're on a bit of a streak. After having that horrible patch, we are absolutely smashing it. It's good to see as well. It's good to see we're back on form. Yeah, very happy. Very, very happy. Not an easy draft run, not like in the last episode, but you know, it wasn't the worst I've ever had to play. We get the Premium Gold Players Pack and a Mega Pack. Nice design for headliners. I like the design of it. Will they contain a headliners player? That's the real question. I mean, if we win the next draft, we might be on our longest ever win streak for draft. Oh, boards! Oh, it looks awesome. Oh, walkout. Go on. This could be good. Left wing. Yes, we finally got something! Come on! Yes! Lads, it's finally happened! Finally! Finally, the series has finally paid out. Oh my lord, I thought it was never going to happen. I really never thought it was going to happen, boys. I really didn't. Oh, I'm so gassed by that. I am so gassed. Hallelujah. We finally managed to pack something that's worth more than this, like, fodder value. So, we've, like, up until this point, we've had, like, Team of the Tournament Ziyech. I can count them on, like, 3 fingers. Team of the Tournament Ziyech. We had, like, maybe Keylor Navas. And then we had Lloris. All of who are, like, fodder value for their rating. Finally, we got a premium player that actually sells, that is going to propel this series forward. Let's go and have a little look at what else is in the pack. Oh, I'm so gassed by that. Let's go. Right, and he goes for 150,000 coins. 166 maybe. I'm going to footbin this real quick so I can see the actual price of him on PlayStation right now. Hazard, regular card, is going for 191,000. Wow, it's taken us up 200k in an episode. That is absolute madness. Oh, we wanted the big player. We've been asking for it for a long time. We've got it, and we can all we can do is go up from here. So happy days, lads. Happy days. I don't know how much Lovren's going for, like 1,000. So doesn't matter. Pales in comparison to the Hazard. We're sorted, boys. We are sorted. That is an epic prize. That is an epic prize from draft. Very happy. And we get back-to-back boards. Let's have a look. It's just going to be boards, though. And we have got ourselves Croatian left mid. No, it's going to be Kramaric. So it's not the best player, but that doesn't matter. Who cares? We've got Eden Hazard out of the draft. It's not a headliners card, but it's probably more expensive than half the headliners cards. Not that that's actually quite a big statement to make. That was actually quite a big statement to make since I've not checked any of the headliners cards. Let me have a look at the headliners cards value. New players. Oh look, there's a whole load of transfers in packs as well. There's like a Derby Rooney and stuff. Mascherano's transferred. Ooh, that's cool. Right, let me have a look at some of these. Oh my god, they've done a huge. There's loads of players that have transferred. Why am I talking about this? All I wanted to do was look at the headliners values. Oh no. I've gone and longed out the video. Apologies guys, hang on a sec. Version, headliners, let's see. So the cheapest headliner is 30k. So we've got more expensive than maybe five of the headliners cards. We've got more expensive than that out of getting Hazard. So that is a victory and a half. Very happy by that. Very, very happy about that. Right, is there anything else we can just discard straight up? Cam to centre forward, is that expect? No, it's centre forward. Oh no, that's 3k as well. Wow. We go from like barely making profit, like we edge it every single time, to blowing it out of the frickin' water. That's what we're talking about, lads. Right, make sure you smash a thumbs up on the video. Our long wait for a good player has finally happened, and we are in such a good place. Now, that is going to drive us all the way up to almost, probably, once we sell everything, 600,000 coins. So yeah, that is freaking epic. That is absolutely amazing. Gone from 400k to 600k in just one episode. Yes. Right, see you next time. Make sure you subscribe and peace.